What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy ATruckerNamedJay, checking in. Wanted to do a quick video, man. Somebody asked me the question about, actually it's been a couple of people that's been asking me about VL Trucking's new lease trucks. The rumors that I'm hearing, rumors and rumblings and things of that nature. And why, am I promoting them still? Do I recommend the new lease trucks? And things of that nature. Hold on right quick. Traffic a little crazy out here today. But I guess the best way I can answer that is you have to sit down and you have to ask yourself a question, right? So it's an old saying, is the juice worth the squeeze? And it's really that simple. You're gonna hear a lot of different people say a lot of different things, so to give you, so pretty much what's going on is VL, when I first came to VL, and when, what brought the popularity to VL was that they had lease trucks that were going for, $4.99 a week, $4.99 a week, $19.96 a month, which is very affordable. The market has started peaking at the right time, around this time last year, and so it allowed the popularity of the VL lease to skyrocket. I mean, it was just a match made in heaven. A cheap lease by regular lease, regular lease terms. You can't compare leases to, guys who went to the bank, guys who paid cash. We just got to stop doing it. So if that's what you're gonna do, then just don't even have the conversation, because you're wasting your time and you're probably talking to somebody who just wants to argue with you anyways. I don't even entertain those conversations anymore. Like, if you went to the credit union and your truck payment is only $600, hey man, congratulations. Cool. That's amazing. I'm happy for you. But just like everything else in the world, everything ain't for everybody. Everybody can't do everything that everybody else is doing. And I'm just not gonna be the guy who tells anyone that because their credit isn't right or because their situation isn't, where it should be by other people's opinions, that they can't, get into a business situation and start making money to do better for their family. I'm just not going to be the guy to say that. I'm sorry. Call me what you want. Do I understand that there are going to be some people who are going to get in and fail? Absolutely. The game is the game. The gig is the gig. That's what my man Joe Budden said recently. The gig is the gig. You got to understand everything that comes with the gig. People fucking up leases comes with the gig. Leases being more expensive than financing with your own credit is the gig. You understand? So when you sign up for a lease, or when you want to sit at the big boys table and you don't have the big boy budget, or you don't have the traditional things that you would need to do it the traditional way, you got to look for alternative ways in doing it. That's what leasing represents. And so as far as the alternative way in doing it and being an owner operator, being in control of your situation, or more control of your situation, I still do think that VL is a profitable and productive way in doing that. Are the leases more expensive right now? Absolutely. But it's just to counteract everything else being more expensive. You know what I mean? Like, everything is more expensive. Diesel is more expensive. The rates are higher. Like, we're literally watching inflation. Everything is more expensive than it was last year. Unless I'm off. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm incorrect. But based off what I'm looking at, everything is more expensive than what it was last year. So, I mean, that's just, I just feel like that's the natural way that things do. You know what I mean? I don't expect, things to, stay the same, and that's just how it goes. Now, as far as me recommending the lease to anybody moving forward, whether the lease payments are now, $649 or $700, $800, $1,000, or whatever, man, you got to sit down and you got to know your numbers. You got to know your bottom line. You have to know what is it that you need to make, what is it that you can afford to pay, and all of those things. You have to sit down and come up with those answers. I can't answer that for you. I just can't. That's just, you know, and I'm not going to. You have to make the decision, is the juice worth the squeeze? We get up on this app, we get up on YouTube, and we look for all these truckers and all these other YouTube personalities to do things for us and to make up our minds. And I'm not here to do that for anybody. You understand? The situation is a good situation. The money is great. The rates aren't going I don't think they're going anywhere. And even if they do, I don't think it's going to be this super I think that COVID had everybody spooked. I think what happened during COVID had niggas really just sitting around like, man, if this ever happened again, we're screwed. And I think that's what got a lot of people spooked, and that's why you hear people talk about, oh, the rates are going to go back down, the rates are going to go back down, oh my God, what are you going to do when the rates go back down? But I really don't think that it's going to be that drastic of a drop, if I'm being 100% honest. You know what I mean? So, I don't know if I can make this turn, because it's a school bus right here. I'm going to just sit right here for right now. I don't want to break any laws and nothing like that. So, yeah. But anyways, so that's what I got, man. Do I think that the VL leases are still profitable? Absolutely. Without question. Are you going to make as much profit as somebody who has a truck payment that's less than yours? Of course not. That's common sense. But are you still going to make enough profit to where, you're seeing $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a week? I definitely think so. I 100% think so. I stand by that. And anybody that says otherwise, again, back to my previous videos, probably just managing their money incorrectly, or probably should have never been in that situation to begin with. So that's my opinion on VL's new truck leases. For those who have been asking, just know what you're getting yourself into, man. And remember, it's a walk-away lease. So if you get into it and you do it for 6 months, or you do it for 9 months or whatever, and you make, let's say you make $75,000, in 7 months or 6 months, and you decide you want to move on, then pay your 5 G's and move on. You don't have to buy the lease trucks. That's a preference. It's a tool. You know what I mean? So just how do you want to use this tool? How do you want to use this hammer? You put this hammer in my hand, I might use it differently than you. So make up your own mind for once. I'm not here to tell nobody what to do, man. But I'm just gonna break that habit. You know what I mean? Do what you feel like is best for your situation. But I gotta pull up here and handle some business. As always, y'all know the vibe. Stay safe, stay positive, stay productive. God Family Trucking. I'll check y'all next video. That's it. Yep.